Rastafari is a black power movement with a spiritual nucleus. It is the only black power movement that come in the West that have at its center a spiritual awakening. And that is why Rastafari is so unique in the Western world. It's fighting for the liberation of African people, even though, especially in a reggae music, you hear people are twist it and turn it round to make it mean something different. That means white people all over the place now cannot jump up on a tongue about one love, one heart, let's get together and be all right. Yet still them don't go tell them family. These young white Rasta youth will come from Italy and Germany. Them don't sit down and talk to them parents about our struggle, our liberation. But when a reggae concert, them a jump up about Jah Rastafari and a jump up about this and this and that. And I wear the most red, gold and green. And I go like say them is more Rasta than you who come from Jamaica and who has talk about Rasta. How that possible? How we allow that? Because them a usurp our thinking again, just like how them usurp and tell us Egypt, no in Africa. When we hear about Egypt, when I was a child and I hear about Egypt, I think say Egypt was a place in the sky. Because I never know says black people have built the pyramids them and all them something. I never know that. I never know that because all of a sudden you hear says some space people build the pyramid. We don't know says black people. As a matter of fact, we demonize Egypt because the Bible talk about Israel in Egypt. And most Rasta see themselves as Israelite. So them say, yeah, Pharaoh are wicked, Egypt this and Egypt that. Yet still Egypt is the one of the cradles of civilization. So how we make them do that? How they make we come to freedom thinking and them come to freedom thinking and engulf it and push it in a way that we now start to say, yeah, well, you know, we are all one and we are all this and we are all that and all them something. Of course, we are all human beings, but there's a liberation struggle that is need to be won before we start talking about one love, one heart, let's get together and be all right. There's a liberation struggle that need to be fought from everyone away. Everyone away need to fight it before we can say, yes, this is that and this is that. Because we know say human beings is human beings, but it's not all human beings going to the craziness where black people are go through, where African people are go through. And if we don't find out and realize that philosophy, that whole one race superior is racism, we're going to always hug up this and hug up that and hug up that and then lose focus. We're going to lose focus and sell out Africa again. And Rasta will talk about this and Rasta will talk about that. Them go and go like say everything okay. Now when you see them all in Europe, just like the leaders them in Africa. When you go, me personally witness it. When you go to Paris, I will heap of them politicians. They pure white woman, them they with. Nobody don't know that in them go to Africa. Because when them go to Africa, them go like say them is black and black and black and black. And when you see them in Europe in some party, a pure white people them hug up and gone to sleep with them. And you have Rasta. You have Rasta, musician and artist. Them dep on tour. It's that them do. Them lose the post, them lose the focus. And that is what we need. We need a focus. Rastafari is a liberation movement.
The translation of it from this manuscript is saying that Jesus Christ did have a wife. A news come out about this well, I don't know if it's an archaeologist, but she appeared to be a big scholar in the theological vibes there, you know, them theologians who is always digging up and finding things. Well, apparently this scholar, this woman who is a well-respected PhD, all the other accolades that them have on your name when you go through some big theological universities, them find a manuscript. And the manuscript is a very ancient manuscript, dated, well, they never put no date on it, but it's a long time manuscript them find. And this manuscript is said to have some words of Jesus Christ on it. These words is not in the Bible. So it's a new piece of the Bible them find. And some pan papyrus paper. Them find it pan the papyrus paper. And where it say, the translation of it from this manuscript is saying that Jesus Christ did have a wife. This is a serious thing because many people have been saying that over the years. But now, if this is legitimate, where you're going to hear about it, is that Jesus is making reference to his wife, Mary. Now, can you imagine all these nuns over the years who were celibate, we never want to have no sex because they are the bride of Christ? You can imagine all of these nuns get jealous and all say, oh, Jesus should have a woman with them. It's a terrible thing. Because they thought that they were the women of, or the bride. Because, you know, these nuns married to Christ, you know. Them have an all ring, you know. Where them give them everything to Christ. And them sit up in these nunneries. For centuries it has been going on. Can you imagine if this, well, you know, them not going to accept it. Them not going to accept it. I don't care what we're finding fine and how legitimate it is and how historical it is. Them not going to agree with it. But all these monks will sit up in the monasteries who has been masturbating themselves and has been troubling little boys because them take oath of celibacy to the Lord. Figure years, you know, that them find words by Jesus Christ that him did have a wife. Now the Da Vinci Code, where did I go and kick up rumpus over the couple years ago, did state such. There is a movie named The Last Temptation of Jesus Christ, where it mentions such union between this woman that them call Mary of Magdala and Jesus Christ. And many other books have been written about the union between Mary and Jesus. My argument is that why is it that the Roman Catholic Church is so hung up on no sex? It's like sex is a sin from them time there until now. Them put a taboo upon sex. And we see sex as, I mean, the worst thing. It's a terrible thing, you know, because you have all a woman and una go on and you have all a girlfriend and your wife or your woman who you live with, she will accept that you have a friend. But you see, from sugar, you say you and the woman outside go have sex. Now it changed the whole thing, you know. It changed the whole thing now. So you can't just have a friend and like have no sex not coming right. And you have man who claims him love him woman, you know. Love her. And him say, yes, I know sex, you know, it's love, genuine love. And you see, if him ever go years to have sex with the next woman out there, I done him done with her. So love, sex stronger than love in the Western world where sex destroy people. Sex get you mad and some people take sex with love. So it's a weird thing because the church started, the church create that evil thing around the sex. Them all claim say Eve first curse was the idea of she having pain in childbirth. And them have a woman named Mary who them claim never have no sex to bring forth a child in the world. So you can see how the Roman Catholic Church, because the Roman Catholic Church started, because Rome get it from Greece, Greece get it from Egypt. But the thing with it that Egyptians saw it as a myth. It was a myth in Egypt. It was a myth in most indigenous societies where we hear about the gods, and the gods, like all in the Egyptian, in the Greek mythology where you have Zeus. Zeus was a what do you call it now, a god who just have all sort of woman, whole heap of woman. So in a Rome, sex wasn't almost a perversion as how we see it. In Christian society, it become perverted to the point where now you start to think about sex, you feel that you're sin. Most man think about sex in a 5 minutes. The amount of time where a normal man think about sex. If his wife ever know, if his wife ever know his mind. But most man now go say him think about sex. But it's real. It's real thing. It's real thing. Most man in that 3 minutes, every 3 minutes, a man think about sex. Every 3 minutes, a man think about sex. And any woman out there, if your man tell you say, don't go so lie, but tell him say muta say, every 3 minutes, a man think about sex. You understand? If him tell you say, muta talk foolishness, muta talk foolishness, you have, especially when you get older. Especially when you get older. Because when you get older, you feel everything can go left, you know. So you have to repellish it when you get older. Because when you get older, you feel everything can go left, you know. So you have to repellish it when you're thinking. And that's how you have to start to think enough things. You know, see, you have some man, I look at some young girl out there that if I go like, if I walk with her wife, that I go like, that look. When the wife did eyes him sideways, you know. I look at him sideways to see if him see her because she look at her too, you know. The thing is that woman always look on a woman where if you feel such a pretty thing, a woman look on the woman first. She look on her, and then when she look on the woman, how the woman look shaped and thing, she eyes you around the car and obviously if you are look. You make sure say you don't look. Because it's almost like say you eye rape her. You say, where you look at her so far? It's a serious thing. So the sex thing is a serious problem. It's a serious problem. We have a serious decadent mind when it comes on to sex. We have a serious, what you call, sinful way toward this sex. And where we know, say, we can't escape it. And in the Western world, it becomes so perverted. It becomes very perverted. And the Christian mindset even make it more perverted. Because the more you put stigma upon it, is the more you sin against it. Because the law, not there to save you, you know, the law there to kill you. Because law not come out of conscience, law come out of societal practices, not necessarily societal practices, but law come out of how people in a society decide, say, they're going to keep the society in line. So them create certain laws, but necessarily, sometimes the law is against the people. Sometimes the law make you sin more. Sometimes the law make you do things where it's like how a man make ganja illegal. You have some man that say ganja shouldn't be illegal, but the law said. And until the law say it legal, you go always have people that go jail feed. So when the law make it legal now, how you go compensate all the people that you lock up for ganja over the years? Because sometimes the law can sit in, or the lawyers, the people who make the law, can sit in and legislate that we can make that law redundant based upon for what is taking place now. You understand? Just like how we read in the Bible that them say, if a man commit adultery, he must be put to death, just like a homosexual. But now, it's all right for be an adulterer in Jamaica, but it's all right for be a homosexual. I don't know. You should have someone start stone some man, because the whole of we guilty of adultery. You know what I'm saying? So, you have a man now where him not say nothing wrong with adultery, you know, but him, God bless him, would have kill him that stone a homosexual. Because to him, homosexuality is worse, the worst thing a man can do. Because it threatens female sexuality. And the woman now, she can't take no recourse against it more than say, me I left you, you know, me I left you, and I threw the pity them, me not left you already, you know, and I left something there. And the same Bible will tell us homosexuality, a man for dead because of homosexuality. The same Bible will tell us adultery for dead too. As a matter of fact, the Bible have a way for y'all tell you, say, if you have a vineyard, you must plant certain food with next food. Yeah, serious thing. That's why all man take all oat against vine food. You have bubble them when I eat no vine food. Because number 6 tell you say you must drink no wine or nothing from the vine and all these things. So it's really a concept where man come up with in certain things. So the Roman Catholic have a monopoly for certain vibe when come on to Christianity. And them create these laws to make you sin. Yeah, you have societies now where it don't matter to them. You know, see, you have in Africa, polygamy. In Africa, polygamy is more accepted than homosexuality. In the West, homosexuality is more accepted than polygamy. As a matter of fact, to the USA newspaper poll, said that most Americans believe that polygamy is worse than homosexuality. Most Americans believe that polygamy is where a man have more than one wife. Monogamy is when a man have one wife or a woman have one husband. Polyandry is when a woman have more than one husband. And then now me I hear about a new one named polymony, where a couple is involved with more than one relationship and the whole of them agree with the whole heap of relationship where the whole of them have. So you have polygamy, where it's practiced in the most Eastern societies, including Africa. Like the president of South Africa, Zuma, he have 5 wives. He come here with one the other day. I don't know who might try to show off. But I know him have 5 wives, and everybody know him have 5 wives. Zuma, the president of South Africa, have 5 wives. And it's not unusual for a Zulu have 5 wives. In the Hebrew tradition, a man allowed to have like 7 wives. Me go to Cameroon, and me book a man, we have 72 wives. The man there is a mad man. Definitely. Because one is enough for 2. I mean, you got away 3, 4, but when you got 72. The problem with him marriage, you know, is that, and it's a weird thing, because I see some things in Africa where it should have blown some people's mind, you know. I see a man, I mean, I sit down with them and I reason with them, you know. The man married to the 2 sisters, them. Him have, you know, Jamaican people kind of classity, you know, and I go like say something. Because when you go to a country, Trust me, cousin and cousin, they're together, this and that, and family, this with the relationship, and all them something, and I go like it not happening, you know. But the man have him two wife, them his sister. We book a next one where this is weird. Like the two of them, the two people them engage. But the arrangement is that before they're married, the man can deal with who he want to deal with, and the woman can deal with who she want to deal with. But this when they're married now, they have to give a commitment to the marriage that way there. You're thinking at Jamaica, you could have got engaged that woman. And I tell her, I say, all right, like come here, not married yet. You can't go and deal with my whole-time girlfriend. Should that chopper have a figure with a ring for it? Believe you me, the engagement ring. But it's different strokes for different folks, you know. In different societies, certain things happen, certain things work, where you would have looked upon as weird. You understand? But it's not really weird to them. Like, it's weird in America, especially in Jamaica, you know. I mean, the monogamous thing kind of stifling. Believe you me, monogamy kind of stifling. Consider and say, most man is by nature polygamous. And you can't work out a polygamy there in a country where tell you say, boy, right now, if you go married, one of married, bigamy that is an unlawful thing. So Rome come and Rome set up certain laws and set up certain doctrine, and in them religion thing, them cars now. That's why you have so much pedophiles and so much priests where they the little boys, and the homosexuality is rampant amongst priests because they must stifle a certain part of them what is real. They must stifle it. You know, see it. And through them must stifle it now, them turn to, well, part of the Bible they tell you to, in our Romans, when Paul talk about because of them perversion, the Lord give them up to unusual behavior. Men turn into men and women turn into women and all these things. So, them set up themselves, perversion, and then them now turn around now, and you who now accept these things now, you is seen as uncivilized, you is seen as not keeping up with the times. You understand? And if you don't accept these things now, you are labeled all sort of name, big name like homophobic and all these words where we never hear about. When me like a pick, me never know name homophobic. Me think was an instrument where people play. You understand? Although we hear some big word. But these paper, these papyrus that them find, or this woman find, I don't know how effective it's going to be upon the thinking of Christians. Because maybe you don't even hear about it more than so. You understand? Again. But as we say, when we talk certain things all 2-3 weeks down the line, you hear it just coming at the newspaper then. But look out for that news there because it's going to be a serious thing. One religion can't rule the world. Because religion come out of culture, behavior of people, that's where religion come from. So we must understand that.
Rastafari, I need to realize that is a movement. I'm glad you said that.
That is why it was formed. Olena will say, against white supremacy and colonialism. Some serious thing, the sister and the brethren them are going with. As you hear talk about St. Thomas, you know, yes, she's doing a wonderful work, and I must tell you that the Ujima market that you mentioned is an organic market. I don't know of any other space, you know, you can call me and correct me, I don't know of any other space in Jamaica that offer organic food on the level where that market carry, in terms of, in order to go sell up there, the sister actually send people come at your farm to come find out if it's really organic food you sell. If you pop chow and your lettuce and your arugula and everything there, she will carry people to your farm to test the soil and all them things there, and then say, all right, you can come and sell at that market. So, and that's wonderful to hear, wonderful.
So that is one of the things that we talk about Rasta and the ital. You see, Rasta did not talk about ital, which is now people call it organic. You know, and we see it come to our levels and now. And we never go to university to go study that. It's just experience and just in the Rastafari concept, culture, make we really reach to another level there with the food. And now we see it gone mainstream. You know, you talk about AI. They remember when Rasta used to say I and I, and people laugh after it. I mean, everybody laugh after iPad, iPhone, iTunes, and I this and I that. Nobody knows what kind of foolishness is that. And now them have AI. Not I and I, you know, AI. I and I, did I say I and I? One religion can't go right around the world and control all culture. Cultures come out of the ways of the people. And the ways of the people bring forth spirituality. Certain experiences allow you to do things a certain way. Wear a certain kind of clothes. You know, eat a certain kind of way. You know them way there. And live a certain kind of way. That is a culture. And out of that culture come spirituality. And then what you call religion. One religion can't rule the world because religion come out of culture, behavior of people. That's where religion come from. So we must understand that before we start say, for instance, no war are going on there, so people are say the God of Israel is the chosen people. Which people is chosen? So the creator, according to what people are called creator. The creator of heaven and earth, in a little peripheral place in the world, exing out all of the people in the world. And you're going to tell me now, say, this thing where you call God will create heaven and earth, pick out a little people down in the east part of Africa, they saw, and said them are the chosen people. And all of the people them all over the rest part of the world now must bow to those people. It's crazy. It's crazy, them thinking there. Crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
Blessed man.
Ali, Rastafari.
Ali.
Yeah, man. Blessed love to this year 2024 to you and your fellow people at Area FM.
Good time.
I want to say I love how you start the program tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's truly Rastafari. A Rastafari walk. And I love that, you know, Muta tonight is the first hygiene, you're the first individual, you're the first one that echoes something I've always said from I start walk Rastafari, that Rastafari is not a religion.
Mm.
And, you know, this is, we know, say, 2024 is a revolutionary time for Rastafari. Because
what gave you the impression that it's going to be a revolution?
What gave me the impression that what?
That 2024 is a different year in terms of Rasta revolution.
Because, as I said, you are the first one.
No, but most Rasta say that, you know.
No, it's a part, it's who you're exposed to it still.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
I do see that on the airwaves and internet, but me not follow all them things because me not have that age to the point, you know, the thing and what's going on. But yes, I see that. I'm hearing back. I'm getting back. I'm getting that vibration. I come forward. However, as I would call myself an elder because of my age.
Okay.
I want to see the walk. Muta, I want to see the walk. I hear the talk all the time. And I have seen young ones come into Rastafari and it's them upon the talk and the fire burn. And we are bonfire still, you know, because we are bonfire. Yeah? But walk with the bonfire. And because we have not been walking with the bonfire, we have not really been protesting, Muta. Just we as Rastafari and we as a Jamaican people have not been protesting. We sit down and we take it and we take it and we take it. And right now, Muta, me think every single Jamaican, everyone, me not care what I believe in, back is against the wall. We love Jamaica. We are so for Jamaica. But we are struggle to find a future for our generation. Because the people them that is in place, and me not talk politics now, you know. Me not talk green or orange. Me I just talk the people. All the way. Me not talk all the way. Me refuse to all the way. Me come in and eat with them. But all of them, Muta, down to the simplest thing in our vibration in life, people are compromising.
Yes.
And once you compromise, you corrupt. And Rastafari, we have held strong and we have not compromised. Just like you said, if you say Rastafari, put on a covenant. No care where you be in a society, or work, or raise, or take, put on your covenant.
Eventually, them have to accept it because you see all locked man in a parliament now. Eventually, them would have to accept it.
You understand me? But the thing is, the locked man in a parliament are they walking Rastafari.
No, but when I say the expression me I talk about, the expression of it.
The expression. But we need to say that at this time, yo, love the expression. You express it, walk it now.
Yes.
Because at the time when we take on the expression muta, we walk it and been walking it.
Of course.
We don't take on the expression for fashion. I not like that. We take on the expression of our conviction.
Yes.
But another thing me like is when you say Rastafari is not a religion.
You never that.
No, Rastafari need to understand it's not a religion. People, Rastafari, sister and brethren, may I tell you, listen to the man. It is not a religion, it's a walk. So you know what happened? Because they take it on a religion, them take it on as religion, them a follow the religion people then.
Of course.
And I sell out. Because that religion people them say, it is written, and that them no crucified in Jesus Christ. When they do that, that's a fire I need to realize that is a movement. I'm glad you said that.
That is why it was formed. Olera will say, against white supremacy and colonialism. Don't deal with it. Don't worship the King of England. We have our own king. That's where it starts from, you know.
Exactly.
Yes.
And when we come forward to this time, people mustn't take on the word right up, white up, precious and anything. We have to look beyond that. We have to look on spirit. So it's just like when you come and you say, boy, don't Europeans and all them, the white people, I walk and I talk Rastafari. And believe you me, Muta, you know what's sad? None of them are walk it more than black people. More than Jamaican people.
I'm going to tell you that.
And that hurt me.
I'm going to go to a place in California.
Them there, that them need to stop it. And take on the walk. But twist it up. Me don't know. Me don't want to tell somebody because she off. It's not my position to do that.
Do that, yes, of course.
It's not my position to do that. But I think it's my position to just nudge me brethren them and sistering them and say, what a go on?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Me a nudge
Just
them
like
too.
you. That's what you've been doing over the years.
Yes.
Yeah, nudge them and say to them, yo, what a go on? No, step up. You know,
We have to move though. We have to move the time. But them are give me
yes,
time
time run out and thing. And the last thing I want to say is that we need to unite as a nation, Jamaica.
Yes.
And you see when you go to vote, and no money, you put on your finger upon a position.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say, oh, third party can't win. Joke them a joke.
Yeah.
Don't buy into it.
Yeah.
With them, all of them up there who are run need to present them position, and the Jamaican people need to be educated and make an educated decision.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yes.
They said, love.
Irie. S.L.
Muta.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yes, Prophet.
Oh, you know, man?
I'm there. Well, I come like me miss one good part. I show that the little part of the organic food, but catch a little piece. Yeah, me catch a little piece. Then same thing I tell people, like, yeah, you know, people are that say, man, how Jamaican, when me hear people attack on the road, I ask, how we get so much of them people up on the road there in Jamaica? It like homosexual me attack, right? And I said, why? When we were young, well, them probably still there, but them didn't in the closet. But
no, them the
when we were younger.
Let me tell you something. Every community where me know used to have a gay guy in there now.
Yeah, well, me never see the Uncle Boat.
Long a Ray Town, round Alman Town, Woodford Park, and people trouble them, you know, but them not stone them.
Oh, well,
remember Sammy? The artist who used to pay for Glina. He used to sit down all out half a tree and appear. Everybody knows them gay now, but nobody never trouble him. Them just mouth him.
When me go mobile, me see one of me call 7 keys. Because me never know bush me living, you know, so it's much. But me I tell them now, say we make them out there.
Yeah.
And this man I just confirmed me a while ago. When I start my program, I don't remember the chemical where they, because if you notice, America,
you write it down, man. Atrazina.
But America, but I think it's a different name, you know, and different chemical, you know. You know, if I round up, I think I round up. I round up them ban America.
Well, they're not ban it, but they are so enough. They can't import, they import it, come along and round up.
Them ban it up there and then they hold it by excess with them, can't use this, I go and take it down here. And because them banning because the chemical in it, them start finding it in the ear, in the Midwest.
Yeah.
And find it in the ear where it never used to them before. And baby are ban it in the umbilical cord, in the blood. Understand? And they must say, why too? Like the women we have estrogen, they give them overdose of estrogen, give them breast cancer and them something. And the man who have testosterone and a little bit of estrogen start get whole heap of estrogen now, cause imbalance and make you feel effeminate. You understand?
Yeah.
So me I tell them say I do it down here because I then start I use. I say, oh me I go plant food in a ground where me not see no worm or move. We not kill off the worm, them not kill off everything. Because worm help to till the soil underneath the ground. When me little bit of rainfall, no man, if your worm is to jump up out and I'll go to a place. No rainfall, no see nothing go mud. You see it. You turn over the side with the fog. No worm.
No life thing no there.
You know, say this a brother yeah, never bring up that topic you mentioned, this a mode to even realize. Because I no lie no. What day me a dig down a little place around the back of my house and you know what say? Pan a real level, me no spot no worm at all in the ground. Like no worm me no see in the soil at all, not even one, not even a tad. And back then, when me used to go fishing and them thing there, me didn't even need to go far, me just need to just root up a one stone and a worm that I run up and down and die stone everywhere. So there is something going on and it's no joke. It's no joke. This is serious. Really serious too.
That means,
flash and light too, you know. I mean, me remember when we used to plant, when we were bridging them a plant ital food, we have planted cabbage. When the cabbage come in, you look in there, you know, worm in there, you know, it's, we used to say worm in the thing, you know, when I eat it, you know.
Then,
when I eat the worm still, you know, we just say, worm in there, that means a good food.
When me go to farmer's market, I know, I mean, buy. If me no see it, what the liquor hold them in there, light up.
Them just,
you know,
some of them tight and them just clean and
tight,
smooth.
Tight
and
like that.
You know, there's something wrong with them cabbage there. You know, there's something wrong with them, man.
Music. The next thing, no, because remember, like, 2 weeks ago, you see, when guys just say after the holiday, there you head away, you know, you want to talk certain things and the brethren still bring you on fire with the one, the flat earth, all kind of thing. And but then they ask you, say, oh dear, oh night come, and all them things, right?
Yeah, Bridget called me from foreign and I say, him laugh about half hour when the brother asked me the question.
But the explanation coming and know if him still want why. You
tell him, you know, because my brain did so out everything.
And I'm rotate, we are rotate around the sun, but the earth are rotate around the axis, right?
Axis, yeah.
It are rotate, Because when we talk about north and south and east, we really have two north, because you have the geographical north, like where you write up on the paper, to a 2 dimension. But really, at an angle about 20-something degree, I think, of the magnetic north. And that really do most things where the magnetism run. But the earth has spin around that. We have spin about, I think I must about 11,000 miles, I know, around 11,000 or 1,100 miles an hour, or whatever. So, but we have spin anti-clockwise. So, when you, but you are growing the sun at the same time. So, when the earth spin and you up on the backside around it, so when you face the sun, it must dark. Right, it's a blackout, the sun ray, and you come around to it. That's why we have the timeline, the date line.
The season there.
Yeah, well, the season have to do
the far
with
the month. And the nearer, the far and near.
Yeah, at the moon.
Yeah, it's like you spin a record, and you warp it, like it go one side nearer to the center.
Yeah, because like we say, the earth is at an angle.
Yeah.
And it go around the sun at an angle that way. So sometimes the top part closer, and when it go around the sun at one side, the other, the side down at the south closer. Because when we have winter up here, so a summer down there, so then down Argentina and everything. When a summer up here, so a winter down there. So. Because that's how you face to the sun. Because we take 300 days to go around the sun.
Yeah.
But in a 24-hour, we face and come back to the sun through the earth as spin. So for the next couple of hours, you're up on the backside and you come around. And when you come around now, China see the sun before we. Because we're about 14 hours ahead of we. England, most people know England, they're 5 hours ahead. And they send up on daylight saving time. So the spin of the earth, the motion of the earth causes it. And if them, when they talk about, if it go around like trees, like when they say something about the movement, or like the standstill business, kind of the old days and when things said the sun had grown we. But if you notice, if you are drive on the road, tree now move. But if you are going, it look like a tree come to you. So, and you go past it. So I see him here when we are spin, it look like the sun a pass we, but that we have a go around. If a man wants, he can stand up and light bulb in their house. And you start turn around. If you are turned to the left, you see the light bulb spin to the right. If you are turned to the right, the light bulb spin to the left.
Yeah, but you ever sit down in a bus, say to another bus, and the other bus will move, it come like you a move.
Yeah. I want to stop sign and you push brake like a rat.
Yeah, because I say, oh, the car move. The other car beside you move, you know.
Yeah, push brake to make sure something around there.
Yeah.
But I just...
Fascinating, man.
But me don't know how come they still with the flat earth business.
I don't know.
You know,
Columbus still in the mid.
And look how much people fly around the world, start at one point and go around.
But people don't go up there, man. I'm going to take picture out down here, man.
Oh, you end up with the same point. Then claim says I lie them. Make up them there. I guess.
So Elon Musk and where name they don't go up there? Where name? Not Elon Musk. Jobs. I know. Where name again?
I mean.
We're for Amazon.
Yeah.
And the brother were old virgin. Them not go up there, man.
And them I try make them go on Mars.
Yeah, 10 minutes, them go up there and come back.
Yeah, then just go.
Yeah.
But if they go up high enough in a plane, well, because they have some people you can take a trip and go up and you feel low gravity. The plane start dive with you start floating out here. You start floating out here.
And you start float.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. People take that into consideration. It's just a common sense.
But more know if they don't believe, say, satellite up there and thing, I take picture down and them something there and the place. Can you can see the space station at night time?
Brethren, let me tell you something, man. I go to the planetarium in California, right? And them have one big telescope where you can look through. And brethren,
see the moon.
Oh gosh, man! You see every crater upon the moon.
And the mountain and everything.
You know, you can't see the thing. So it's like when you're looking at binoculars, don't you watch horse race, and the horse look like you can't touch it. You can't put your hand and catch your horse in front of you because the binoculars are so powerful. But it make everything come near. It's like glasses. People have glasses.
But even seeing regular binoculars, when the moon is certain type of full moon, the one with the close to it will make it look extra big. The blue moon. And you can use binoculars, ordinary binoculars, and go look to and can see
and get so near. It looks so near to you. It's just all going on because people feel, say, when them say sunrise and the sunset, and through like midday, the sun overhead, them say, see the sun a move.
But
that's how people calculate them things. But that is how Columbus and them friend them used to calculate it until they make the voyage. When they make the voyage, they realize, but we not go. So we never drop off of the earth. No dragon and thing no out there. It's because the earth a pull way. Why we depend it? If you jump in that space, you jump. You know, when you jump, you come off of the earth, but it pull you back.
Not really, no up, down, not really.
Yeah, no up, yeah.
Out,
and up and down,
out.
Even the language itself make you talk foolishness.
Alright, well, you know, say, at the whole, them believe back in the day. And them language stay with
me. I forgive them for that
enough
still.
people don't really use the right terms nowadays. Only scientists then we use on terms, you know, and then if we understand. It's just like when you go to school, then teacher. When I'm a teacher, then teacher, it could be a 6, like in the maths, 1 + 1, and so on, teacher for count and go and then you add by you learn, you could later, you know, see. A whole heap of things, because knowledge not stay static, you know, knowledge change.
But
everything, information.
1 multiplied by 1 equal what? 1. 1.
1.
2 multiplied by 2 give what?
And so that give 4.
And 3 multiplied by 3 give what?
9.
Then 1 multiplied by 1 still break go make a 1.
So 1, because that's the only square number will stay the same.
But multiply means
if you divide it by 1, you get the same.
Yeah, but if you multiply something, multiply the language itself, and the language matter about, you know. When you multiply something, it becomes more than the something you start with. You know, it's the language you matter about.
And so when things multiply.
1 and 1, and 2 to a 4, and if you say 10 tens, you get 100. I mean, like.
You know, so I look what you do. I add 1 0. When you add 0 to nothing. When you add 0 to something, not
the language, man, the language catch me.
That's how you go. And another thing, when you say, Bible say, chosen people. And I haven't chosen people, you know. I chosen family. One family. 1 man, 12 picnic.
12 picnic and 1 daughter, yeah.
Well, then everyone tell about them.
The chosen people because them get chosen for God this land with them thieves.
Because for them father tell them that, for them father and grandfather tell them that.
Yes. It's not no God. It's not no God tell them that.
Then them go down and come back and tell them that and get them because family get to believe. You know, see as them go away and book up on another religion, another nation, then they start adapting ways and it cause problem.
Yeah.
And then they just take them and put at them in. When they can't beat, then join and take you and join you.
I kill them.
Yeah. But you know, she said that God appear murderer and thief and sitting him choosing a man who coveted a man's wife.
Drunkard.
And who coveted a man's wife and all that.
Yeah, man.
Look on David, eh?
A man of him own art. You know what I hear them say? David
yes.
Own art. And oh gosh, man, that's some serious things. And you never adapt them things. Watch how you adapt the man ways, Rasta. You have your own ways, you have to search for it. You know, we don't want
spirituality. Our African and that long time, certain people have different ways to search for their spirituality.
Yeah.
Everybody have their way. Like you say, every culture.
Yeah,
have their way. When you add the whole political trappings now and you start to this and that with it, it's on religion.
Yeah, religion follow the colonizers. The colonized follow the colonizers' way. So the colonizers' way become the adopted way and the way how everyone's supposed to go if you are colonized. When you start to Lego the colonizer, you start to recognize that you don't need the colonizer way to move forward.
Because it was designed for all you don't.
Yes. So the colonizer get a lick when we realize who we is. And then we start to define ourselves.
Me getting them in a beat on Rasta, so. Because take time I come out. Take time I come out tight and they try to bring out everybody else with it.
Yeah. I know some people know who would not bring out people gone tonight. Some people that say fireball. You know, Babylon, you see them are the most Babylonian and everything else.
And look, I'm probably them too over the year about no Babylon because that's most of the knowledge where I come from. I see them Mesopotamia.
I have always say, but I will say born Rome, But you say, when we take Babylon, we take on to itself an Israelite persona. In the Bible now, it usually say Babylon and this and Babylon and that, but it's really Rome. Babylon was one of the high scientific places.
Yes, but Babylon they beat them in a war, so they hate Babylon. Yes, they hate Syria, Assyria, and them. And yet still Assyria, which part then go find, I didn't know the devil in the Bible. When God did create, so no one create devil and hell. I say heaven and earth, so no hell, so no devil.
Yeah, never have no hell.
And way down in a Job, you say Satan take time come in the Bible. That's why he come in the Bible. And everybody talk about Satan get through to heaven. And which party went there? In a heaven. God have one party, man. His son.
War broke out in
Satan
heaven.
today.
God war broke out in heaven.
But that's a revelation not come yet.
Yeah, I know, but I say, a Christian way, war broke out in heaven. Them way they all kind of war broke out in heaven. Must see it, I must see it.
And when them tell me, say, if you gamble, and God a gamble with Satan. So come Job getting a problem, I bet him bet Satan,
Yeah.
And get Job in a problem.
And but the thing where I see where the boy and him Netanyahu and him soldier them a use a part of the Bible talk about Amalek, where God tell Moses, say if we go into the Amalekites, people them, and kill the men, women, and children.
And cockroach too.
Yeah, that, and this is, I'm not going to believe, say, God I tell people that, Rasta.
Take everywhere.
Believe. Say, God, the creator of heaven and earth, the most compassionate and loving thing where I can come to. Yeah. Tell a man, say, must go in our city and wipe out the picnic them.
Just to take a land.
For a piece of land, because you want to take away the land.
that in it long Egypt when he make they kill firstborn them.
But everybody, the Egyptian them, firstborn.
And tell them say they must make the woman who work with the Egyptian them borrow them gold and jewelry and good clothes.
Yes.
And move with that. Take that and go. I tell them to rob and thief.
I tell you that, sir.
Wicked.
You have to open your mind, you know. For understand that thing there, you have to open your mind.
Yeah, man. How old if you say, but let somebody else can come. You know it is when they depend on wait for your hour. So.
Yeah, all right, sir. Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
It's fire. Yes, heal.
Muta.
You're blessed.
Wagwan.
Cutting edge.
Well, big up, you know.
All right, sir.
Yeah, man. Well, big up, man. You are great. Media, man. You know?
All right, sir. Give thanks.
I love you, man. You ready to Muta?
Yeah.
The chima have a lock, so I now go back, you know.
The chima off your lock, and I go back?
Go back, man.
Eh?
No, I'm now going to relax, man.
Okay. Well, I know you're here,
I'm
man.
Rasta.
Are you your head, one?
Huh?
Are you your head, you know?
You don't know. I mean, I interview there, you know, when I chop up, you know.
Are you what?
I mean, I interview there and chop up.
Oh,
Chop
yeah,
up,
yeah.
you know?
You tell me and tell me about it. Say it in
Man, you're a
hospital.
great man, man. You make a reach the world, man.
You come out of hospital?
Yeah, man, I'm back on my feet now, you know. I don't want to come out of hospital motor because I'm in for people, you know. But for myself.
Okay.
I'm in a sick leave if I come out of hospital. You understand?
Yeah.
So I come out and go and do a thing.
So
Have a
people
child,
didn't hear you when you did talk to me.
Eh?
People didn't hear you when you did talk to me about
Man,
the hospital.
our church people, everybody come guide, combine, man. Listen to Muta, man. We go Muta talk about the thing, man. I love how you talk about the thing, too. Fans just pass, everybody has to be there, cheat, tell me, say, yo, yeah, me here for Muta, I like how Muta go on, you know? I like how Muta play the gospel, you know?
Yeah. Well, me give thanks for you, say you come out still.
But you like to know Muta, I'm not going to relax enough, so you think about that?
Me not think about it, no, your head, man.
Okay.
Well, you want me to start think about your head? Wait, the whole on.
Amazing.
You want me to think about your head? Me have too much
No, man,
think
but
about
you
you
talk
now.
about like lifestyle and identity, you
No,
know?
I don't care what you want to do. If you want to cut off your head, that is your business.
So they talk about identity of the Rasta.
As long as you don't cut off your head in my yard or near me. Do anything what you want to do with your head or your ear, brethren. Or your head and your ear.
All right.
All right, sir.
Big up yourself, Muta.
Yeah, man. Iron man.
Big up, Hombre, Kulio. My name, Shane.
Shane him there. You remember, you call the man Hombre.
Yeah, man, Shane. I want great, natural.
Great brethren, man. Don't say brethren, man.
Yeah, I'm brethren, yeah.
Yeah,
So, you know, I'm big up the police in the camera go hospital. The police.
You don't have a name for them. Call them name, man.
I remember their name, but remember that to have my name. Big up Mr. McFarlane. McFarlane name in the water.
Who you big up? The McFarlane, the police are you, McFarlane? Who you big up? McFarlane, the police?
Big up Dr. McFarlane, the instead.
Oh, the doctor, all right, sir.
Yeah, that big up on Dr. the police town, all of them, and the nurse them, and the porter them, and the word them.
All right, sir. Give thanks.
Muta.
Yes, ma'am.
The man here up.
All right.
Muta.
Yes.
Miss out on somebody the program stable. We just catch a little bit of the people in Camp St. Thomas, but you know what, me have me call from movie, and before me say anything else, me must say this. You see the park where them build a movie Muta.
Which one the park them?
Is it Harmony Park?
Okay,
where the right out of the name.
Yeah,
Muta, there is nothing there for people for pedestrians to walk go across the park. Muta, you have to risk your life and wait till the
run go across the road.
I only RFM listen to, so if anybody talk about it, me don't know because I only RFM listen.
Yeah.
You get me? So if nobody else talk about it, me don't know.
No, yeah.
Right, and that is crazy. As you would have said, crazy. And then no Muta, the other thing my mom wants to say. I mean, big up your big up RFM every time they say me can't stop this size. Muta, you see, you make me wise up, you know, because if you come on by Arabic and you listen, and you make me wise up, even though I did figure out certain things I say about Muta, everything where they have me in a Jamaica now, Whether I good or bad, you did don't talk about it already on RFM. More you talk about the plastic box them, the plastic backer them. You talk about the food them, the drinks them. More I don't know what else where you left your talk. You ain't don't talk about everything already. More enough time here you talk about the round-up. And he banned in some other country and it's still in Jamaica. You know, so one time before, one long time I buy a piece of property. And mom, say, more time used to go buy the round-up. And one day my auntie say, do not use that thing because when you use it, it's giving the soil cancer. And anything you plant on that soil, that is what you eat. And I say, mom, I'm going to tell you. Plant that me dash all this spray pan, you know, spray my place again. So a long time they talk about the round-up and all of them chemicals in the motor. So if you how me listen you, enough things me stop eat and drink. I'm realizing me healthier and me feel better. So a long time they talk enough things and guess what? They used to say you're a madman. Then talk all kind of things about you. When you talk about Christianity, the Bible, people have all type of things to say. More time I go say something where they puzzle me until kill it. Me can't see when a person kill us 5 man out there for motor. And you go in a church and then say you repent and ask forgiveness for your sins.
I don't know what about that thing at all.
What I'm saying, people will kill.
When the Ian Bowen, I say Ian Bowen, I see have a man on the TV where I admit say him used to kill people and them something there and him repent now. How that work out? Because I don't know that work out.
I mean every day me ask the question, all Christian me they ask. I don't know how that work out, but so harm to the people in family where they suffer.
That may ask them too. That may ask them, say, we don't know. If your family get murdered and them not catch a man who do it, and you see him on TV and talk about him turn Christian, and you know say he murder, how that go?
And he repent and he gets saved. What kind of man is that?
Save him, no water save him, man. Get him in a water.
Water, wash out dirt up of people, me always say, and me brother always talk about him. What I mean, I understand this.
Yeah, listen to me too hard.
My brain, every day me talk about it, every day me not understand. You say, you look how in Jamaica again, and not only Jamaica, in the world, come in trouble. Muta, you see the best grown land them, everywhere you look, a church.
Yeah,
and nowadays, church is a business, Muta, 24/7, so much keep church, and we think about do that for. If we collect the money.
Money, yes.
And Muta, the other thing again, people, they can't read Bible long time, you know, can't hear one now. Me never see no way in the Bible that nothing good about woman. Me can't recall, never see no way in the Bible nothing good about no woman.
Well, if you want to marry, but them never talk good about Mary because them say she never have sex and she have picnic.
Exactly. So me can't certain things in
that come in upon her.
Supposed to me, brother, supposed to me for tears. Yes, so me have Muta. Me have to listen. All the things I guess if me just see, me have to listen on the internet the next year. So when we find the time, we can listen because you be home. You know what me thought? Not from cable phone or your show.
Yeah.
And you see, I and I really talk about Muta family. Like a picnic that going on. Me the admire Rastafari family like about 9 years when we start admire Rastafari because Muta every type of lifestyle we used to come in. It's because of Rasta.
Yes.
I mean, if it's a good lifestyle, because of Rasta Muta. Remember me tell you, because a family small, me say Rasta, they do the right upbringing, then talk the right things about everything.
We try our best, man. We try our best.
We try, of course.
Get persecuted feet, but we try our best.
All right, me I tell you, because look how them persecute Rasta for ganja Muta. And nobody never get persecuted for cigarette or rum. You notice how them promote them
kill more people than ganja.
And some of the people them say them are Christian and they love God and God provide it. Are them fight against ganja? You know, people are Christian. Man. If you are Christian, they say they are Christian and you smoke ganja more than discriminate. Yes.
Yes, and them say the wine and the blood of Jesus and then drink it in a church.
All right. And if you think you're messing with one Christian, the blood of Jesus is against me. More than one time, one woman said me, say the blood of Jesus is against me. I can't talk what I tell her. I can't talk what I tell her. I say, over the year. I have to give it to her. You say me, I have to give it to her. Yeah, I don't want none of them confront me about blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, blood of... Most of them irritate me. Only thing they do, they irritate me, Mota. But me, I tell you, say, Mota, me have to big up you, me have to big up Kabu, me big up everything for Area FM. Me have to listen, me no want nothing to ask me.
All right,
me have to listen to everything. Yes, Mota, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, Irie.